cyber threats. So AI has came into an action nowadays. So for that as a game changer type, that AI will be also affecting in the cyber security. As we all know, we are completely surrounded with AI. Every field, hospitality or in any of the organization, in any of the field, if we are taking AI is the coming rising technology that we see. So cyber security also is not backward. So cyber security is also taking the concept of AI more securely, so that a game changer will be happening. That is, manpower, man effort will be less for detecting the cyber threats, and the AI will be helping for that. Moving to the next slide. So these are the contents that we are going to deal today's session. So without the delay, I will go into the introduction section. That is, as we all know, cybersecurity is the best practice for protecting the system, networks, data from the digital attacks that happens in our environments. So cybersecurity refers to a comprehensive approaches and set of practices aims to safeguard the information systems, networks, devices, and data from various threats, and various threats such as cyber attacks, unauthorized access, data breaches, damages, or thefts, so or sensitive of our sensitive data. So the main ensuring that our data should be the ensurety of the cyber security is that the data that we have storing in the places where in the networks or in the database, it should be a confidential. That is, the prevent from unauthorized access of the sensitive information. It should provide integrity, that is ensuring the data is what we can say, accurate and consistent and protected from the alteration things. Then it should be available. These are the three CIA triangles that should be focused by cybersecurity throughout the network for storing our sensitive information. So availability means ensuring the data source and the systems are accessible to authorized users, sorry, not unauthorized, authorized user whenever they need the data for their purpose. So effective cybersecurity strategies involves the usage of firewalls, encryptions, multi-factor authentication, robust integration detection systems, among others. As technology advances, and especially with the AI and the machine learning, cybersecurity needs to evolve to address new and more threats like randomness, AI-powered attack, vulnerabilities in IoT devices, etc. So the importance of cybersecurity is that for protecting the sensitive data, that is, cybersecurity means ensuring the personal, in financial, and the data are confidential, which safeguards against unauthorized access, data thefts, and the breaches is not happening. They provide protections and maintain the privacy and the security for the sensitive data, like in the healthcare records, financial information. Second one, it should ensure that the business details will be kept properly. That is, it is not affected by the DDoS attacks, ransomware attacks, or the data breaches is not happening in that. Third one, it should helps to build the customer trust. That is, customer should effectively trust the corresponding third party for storing the data in their um, environment. That this should be having a loyalty, that the customers, whatever it shows, it will be placed in that, so that also our business will be increased. Also, it should maintain the regularity amongst the users. That is, many industries are subject to strict standards of data protections and the cyber security. Some of the standards that we all know is our GDPR, that is general data protection regulations are there. For if we are considering for the health, it is HIPAA, that is Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act. For the transactions related, that standards are PCI and DSS, that is Payment Cardway Industry Data Security Standards. So these are all are required for should be maintained properly. And the last and most important, why we are incorporating cybersecurity, why should be a main factor, is the financial losses or prevent the losses that happens based on the threats, frauds, etc. That is affecting it. So the evolution of cyber threats started from early based on the virus and the worms, which were the earliest form of cyber threats is emerged in the late 20th centuries. Categorizing the simple virus and worms is designed to spread all over the networks and dispute the system. For example, if I say a virus was there in 2000, I love you virus, which was spreaded over the email and caused a wide spread of damages through those who are used or open the email in our network. Then in 2000s, we came to the threat of phishing and malware. So as the internet become more widely used, the criminals started leveraging the social and engineering attacks, statistics that is leading to the rise of the phishing attacks and more sophisticated malware. So phishing is some type of attacks where we provide fraud emails as to with which includes of tricking to get the personal information from the users. And malwares are some kinds of malwares where used was Trojan house, adware, spyware, like that, for stealing the informations and the tracking the user behaviors and cause for harm of the systems to use. In 2024, for example, if I say in 2024, my do worm was one of the malware that was used for targeting the online banking at that period. Okay, so that is the one case in 2000 we have faced. In 2010s, a concept that came to an APT, well, that is more advanced one, which was landscape shifting, that was affecting the stealing the sensitivity data from the governments, cooperative and organization. So here we can say an example. If I say in 2010, I know how many have heard about it. A target data stream was breach was attack was there in 2013. It was a great news. That is that attack was um, affected the credit card information of millions of customers, and they have lost financially. They have affected a loss in them. So some of the examples like that we can say. In present scenario, what is affecting is the random awareness and AI powered attack and IoT vulnerability, because all we are in the surrounded with IoT. Even though in our houses also we are cleaning the floors, as well as the dust grooming, everything is doing by the robot itself. We have to just keep the map of that, and they will do the process. IoT, and if I am in the office, I can switch on the AC, and in my room, so that is I am completely connected with my IoT, and everyone will be connected with IoT. So these are the present three main effects of cyber security that we have to focus, and these all are completely related to AI. So that's why cyber security and AI is completely interconnected with each other. So what is randomness? Means randomness is some type of attacks in which we encrypt a victim file and demand payment for the decryption key. Okay, so here we use whatever the victim file is, we will encrypt that, and we will place it so that the authorized users will not able to access it properly. And for accessing that file, we will demand that if you give the payment, then we will do the decryption key, we will provide the decryption. So it's a, like a blackmailing of concepts which is affecting the financial of the financial purpose for the from the user. AI powered attacks, where the artificial intelligence become more relevant that the attack enhance their methods. AI which provides the different here also a phishing campaign is brought it on. Malwares also used as well, based on the AI. Malwares are also used so that it is not detected by the normal system, and it will be go through the normal network. Then IoT, that is IoT, Internet of Things. Based on that IoT, whatever the vulnerabilities in the IoT, it is identified, and that will be taken carry forward to easily target the system, and based by using the DDoS attack. So we require great effective involvement of AI, so that we will be able to maintain the cyber security, or we can rise up the cyber security to a next level. So before going in the between these two combination, we have gone to the what is cyber security is. Now we are going what is AI. Sorry. So AI refers to the development of computer systems and softwares that can be probably typically require human intelligence. This involves the ability to learn, think from experience, adapt to new inputs, and solve problems autonomously. So we are all doing that by using the it also compass of machine learnings. We can use machine learning concept. These are the key components of AI. One is the machine learning, then NLP and deep learning. Every computer visions, everything comes under the AI concept. So machine learning. So machine learning, here we can see a machine learning is a subset of AI which involves the usage of algorithm and some models to enable the computer to improve their performance on the task through their experience. So here ML system analyze and learns the data to make predicted predictions or discuss without the explicit programmed by the specific task. So here we can use the ML concept for in the recommendation system like Netflix and Amazon, or fraud dictation systems in prediction analysis, etc. Now next is the NLP process, which is NLP process is a branch of AI focusing on the interaction between the computers and humans through natural language. So here we can see an example of Alexa is the best example for NLP. And then our computer vision. Here we have to make a focus on computer vision. That is, computer vision is a field of AI that enables a machine to interpret and understand the visual informations from the world. That is, it involves the technology for image recognition, object dictations, and scenes understanding, allowing the machine to see and make sense of the surrounding that we are happening. So here main example we can say face recognition technologies, automation, mobiles, vehicles, that is automated AI cars, that is driverless cars that we know in the foreign countries, that is all comes under the concept of the computer vision. So these are the main key components of AI. So AI application, if we are going through the application of AI, it is main application of AI works under the high health care. That is, AI is revolutionary healthcare by advancing the diagnosis, treatment plans, and patient cares. So it is used mainly for the prediction analysis in the risk factors for diseases analysis, personalizing the medicines for the use, and virtual health assistance for purpose we can use, as well as for the medical imaging concept for x-ray or CT scanning, we can use that. So these are the all things that will help in the healthcare. Then it is the retail and the e-commerce. All AI enhances the customer experience, optimize the inventory management, and improve the marketing strategy. As we all know, recommendation systems, customer service chatbot, inventory management, dynamic pricing, this all comes under the second application. Then automobiles. So AI play a critical roles in the development of autonomous vehicles, that is driverless assistance system is now happening in the foreign countries. So that is a main example of the automobiles. So automation of drivers, we can say prediction of maintaining the automobiles, then driver assistance, in car personal assistance. Then the last next application is the finance. So AI enhance the financial service by improving the risk assessment, fraud detection, and customer experience. So for key examples or key applications will be based on the algorithm for the trading purpose that we see in the stock markets, then fraud detection, credit scoring, robotic advisors, everything that comes under the financial application. And the last application of AI comes under is the manufacturing. So AI optimizes the manufacturing process, improves the quality controls, and enhance the supply chain management. So here we can say that the predicting the maintenance is one of the finance, how the recovery time, how it can be reduced, the downtime cost, operational cost effective, that will be comes under the manufacturing concept. So these two main key different branches are there, that is a cybersecurity and AI. We are making that into one, that why do we need AI in cyber security, why it is needed. That is the digital landscapes is evolving rapidly, and with it the frequency of the cyber securities are increasing exponentially. Millions of attacks occurs daily, targeting individuals and organization alike. So in this context, we can definitely say that AI is an emerging tool that enhances the cyber security measures and responds effectively to evolve the threats. So uh, this is the main case why we are using the cyber security. So first, the growing number of cyber threats, that is the one factor that we have to look, mainly the growing number of cyber threats or cyber attacks that we are facing. Cyber attacks has become more sequence, with a significant rise in various of types of threats, randomness, phishing. So we require an AI which helps to automate this process and reduce the burden of human analysis to find out the volume of attacks that happens in our surroundings. Then evolving of attack vectors, that is randomness, ransomware, phishing. In that, what is the attack vectors that we are facing? So randomness attacks involves malicious softwares that encrypt the victim data and demand a ransom for the decryption purpose. This increase the attack and make them harder to detect and prevent. So AI provide a role for analyzing vast amount of data and detect this anomalous behavior that may indicate this attack is happening, randomness awareness attack is happening, and allow the organization respond quickly and mitigate the damage. That's the AI do that. Phishing. Phishing attacks, as we all know, stealing the sensitive information from the users individuals by through the fake mail or website, etc. So AI systems can analyze the email content, senders details, and based on that factors to identify the and block the phishing attempts in the real time, thereby protecting the user from the falling victims to get into the attack. And mostly the AI works in the immediate damage and response concept. That is speed of attack. The cyber threats can cause significant demand in seconds. So traditional security measures offer relay that signature based detection, which may not recognize new or variant attacks. So AI provides an advantage that its algorithm can rapidly analyze the network traffic and system behavior, enabling the real time threat detection and response. Machine learning models can be adapted to find out the new attack patterns, involving their accuracy over time, and allow to for the proactive threat hunting. and we can enhance the thread individuals by data overloading, checking whether the data overloaded is protected by the user, uh, based on the data overloaded concern. The AI can shift the mass data set involving the trends, so that it can be able to find out inside the cybersecurity teams to enable and maintain the load in a balanced form, and it can intimate a warning message can be provided. So what is the difference between the traditional and AI powered securities? So overview, as you can see, traditional security methods, primarily rule-based and signature-based dictation methods, are used to identify the threats. This systems uses predefined rules and signature derived from known threats to protect the network and the system. The common examples that we can say is the firewall. That firewall will be a barrier between the trusted internal networks and untrusted external network, and based on that it monitors the network traffic that go through the barrier. And or antivirus softwares, or ips means it is an intrusion prevention system, which monitors the network traffic from the from this all activity and take immediate action to block or prevent the potential attacks that happens. So the limitations of traditional security is ineffective advanced zero-day attack. This attack exploit vulnerations that are unknown to the security teams, making it difficult for the traditional system to provide protection. Sorry. Then second one is manual rule configuration, setting up and maintaining the rules of traditional security measures, which causes the time consuming and main of human errors can occur. Then high false positive and negative. Traditional system offer generate numerous false alerts or fail to detect the real threats, leads to the alarm of the potential oversighting of the attacks. Then reactive rather than proactive. Traditional security methods primarily response to the threats rather than the predicting whether it will happen or not. That is, they are not predicting whether it will happen or not, or this coming one is the one or not. After having the attack, they will be reacting, or attack has happened, so we have to take the measure. These are the main problem was the traditional one. So air power security have came to a solution by leveraging the machine learning, behavioral analysis, and advanced analysis purpose to dictate and respond the threat in real time. These systems are designed to adapt and evolve alongside the threat landscape. The best example that we can say is the AI based intrusion dictation system, which monitors the network traffic and user behavior, identify anomalies that could indicate a security breaches. Machine learning models improves the dictation and accuracy by learning from the historical data, that is from the traditional data. And the advantage of this is it detects the previously unknown threats as well as adapt to change the attack patterns. So some attack patterns will be similar to the a 20% similar to the previously pattern, but it not be detected by the traditional one. But AI based, if even though it is 20%, it will be detecting and it will be keeping the system as it is. So leaving the incoming information behind, or the traffic behind, or halting that for a second, for a few time or time span, and removing the and releasing the remaining traffic, so that it will be affecting the system. So how it will be AI is working in cyber security is based on the below given points. First one is the data analysis. AI technologies are capable of processing and analyzing a vast variety of data from various sources, providing a comprehensive view of potential security threats. So based on that, some of the data analysis that we can do is based on the network log. That is, AI can analyze the network traffic logs to identify usual patterns that may indicate the unauthorized access, unusual patterns, so that it can indicate the unauthorized access as well as which is the authorized access that will be happening, or by using the user activities. By monitoring the user behavior, AI can detect the deviation from the established norms, helps to identify the compromising attacks or insider threats, we can say. Based on the threat intelligence, AI can integrate threat intelligence from multiple sources, such as secure cyber security feeds, research papers, historical attack data, to stay updated or emerging threats and find out the vulnerabilities. So the ability to analyze the large data set quickly allows AI to identify the correlationship and patterns that may not be apparent through the manual analysis. So this is the first one, that is we are using the data analysis. Based on that, we can identify the abnormal pattern and the correlation by the process. Then second one is the pattern recognition. Pattern recognition involves the ability of the AI system to detect unusual behavior or anomalies in the data. That is, based on the unusual behavior detection, AI use algorithms to identify actions that deviate from established baseline, such as user access sensitive file that typically do not emerge with them. Okay, we can use also flag deviation. So flag deviation is another special deviation that AI can flag include, that is based on the thing that unusual login times, that is identify the logins occurs at odd time, which may indicate the unauthorized access can attempt. File access pattern, that is monitoring the access to the sensitive file, such as an employee downloading large amount of data that are out of character for their role, or unexpected data transfers. So we can say that the AI will be providing an unusual outbound traffic that can be significantly data and filterizing the concept, and which will be compromising the system. So AI can identify that. So based on the pattern recognition, AI can enhance the ability to of the cybersecurity team to respond to the potential threats quickly and effectively. Last comes our the AI, sorry, machine learning model. So machine learning model, that is ML model, is a core component of AI that enables the systems to learn from the above data and improve their accuracy and effectiveness over the time. So the here we can say that the model learns from the past attacks. So ML models are trained on the historical attack data sets, allowing them to identify the characteristics and the signatures of various cyber threats. Then it is a continuous improvement process. As new threat emerges, ML adapt and refine their algorithm, enhances the detection and accuracy, and maintains the minimization of false positive and negative value. Then it does the automation, alert and response can be implemented. Alerting concept means AI systems can automatically generate the alert for the security team when the suspicious activity is detected throughout the process. And response mechanism means we can predefine some of the response, and whenever this happens, we can either isolate the affected system, or we can block the miscellaneous IP address, or we can patch automatically apply some patches to the vulnerable systems, like that. So these are the three main things that AI works in cybersecurity, how AI works in cybersecurity. So the continuous learning process not only improves the system dictation capability, but also response this time required for the human intervention, as well as make the cybersecurity operation more effective. So AI play and transformative roles in cybersecurity by enhancing the data analysis, pattern recognition, and machine learning capability. Through this mechanism, AI not only identify and mitigate the threats, but also it helps to adapt more proactive than the reactive. That's the one case we have to look. It is here we are focusing on proactive than no, not for the reactive. So here we can adopt more proactive and adaptive approaches to cyber security, which strengthen the which strengthen the system more, so against the evolving attacks. So, how AI learns the detected threats? So, AI, as I already told, AI is playing a transforming role in cybersecurity by enhancing the data analysis, pattern recognition, machine learning concept. So, here how the AI learns the detected threat is that various machine learning techniques are there which enables AI system to improve their detection capability over time. First is the supervised learning. In supervised learning, AI algorithm are trained using the labeled data where each instance of data is associated with a corresponding output. So here the process involves of training data. The security analyst compile the data set containing examples of non-threats and normal behavior from, for instance, an AI model may be trained using the email labeled as spammed or not spammed. Then afterwards, we will train the model. Training will be done based on this training data. The AI model learned the identified pattern that differentiate between the activities from the malicious and the normal one. And based on the phases, the model will adjust the internal parameters and minimize the prediction errors. We can say in this supervised learning, we can do the evaluation purpose. That is, after the training, the model is validated against the separate data set to evaluate it is accurate or not. So this application supervised learning application is mainly for mainly commonly used in the phishing dictation attack, where the AI learns to identify the fraud emails based on the past examples. Second one is the supervised learning. So unsupervised learning involves a training AI on
A participant kindly hold for a minute.
Give me one sec. Some network issue. Sorry for that. One sec for please. Sorry. Okay, sorry for that. Now I am audible and the PPT is clear. I think so.
Yes, ma'am.
So can you please tell me where I have stopped? Uh, did I go through the how AI learns to dictate the threads? This was covered. Hello? Hello?
Yes, ma'am. You are audible.
Okay. So I will continue with the, this one, that is based on the machine learning. We have a prediction analysis. that prediction analysis, what it do is that it will take the leverages the historical data and advance the analytical to potentially the threats before the materializing the factors what we have. So here what it do is it analyzes the past data, different types of threats will be detected, and based on that it will create a model and find out, identify the vulnerable areas where it will be happening, so that we can enhance the overall security of the system. Then is the anomaly detection. Here which is a which is an important function of AI and machine learning in the cybersecurity. So it will involve the continuous monitoring of the network behavior and identify the activities that deviate from the established norms. So here, whatever the learning normal network behavior that we all know will be trained and understand by a ML model, which consists of normal behavior within the network and typically include typical traffic patterns, so user access time and system activity levels. So here we can use the flagging concept, where we can flag any deviations as the potential threats happens, as well as we can we can allow the rapid response to the suspicious attacks that happens in the network. So benefit of anomaly detection is it provides a real time monitoring where immediate identification and response can be done, as well as it reduce the false positive rate and increase the accuracy of the security teams. So based on that, this is the ML in security. So what will be the role of deep learning in the cyber security? So deep learning, as we know, DNN, which is a class of machine learning model that consists of multiple layers of interconnected nodes that are, what can say, they are um, particularly powerful for processing and analyzing large scale and complex data set, enabling them to detect and survey threats that may be difficult for traditional models to identify. So here the key features that we can say for the DNL is the layer security, sorry, layer structure, not the security, layer structure and non-linearity. So layer structured means that the DNN consists of input layers and multiple hidden layers and an output layer. Each and layer of the process the data and verify the levels of abstraction allows the networks to learn the complex features. Here the non-linearity, it uses the activation function, involves non-linearity into the models, enables it to learn the pattern and relationship in the data. So why DNL NN should be taken is that it will be able to handle the large scale of data so that we have, which includes various sources at network logs, user activity, threats involved in it, as well as it helps to learn the patterns that will be happening. So the application in the cyber security of DNN is the for the threat detection, malware classification, and for advancing the security in the for the dictation purpose. So the benefit of malware or DNN in the cyber security, and it increases the accuracy, it helps in the scalable adaptive learning, etc. purpose we can use. So DNL, that is deep neural networks, are transforming the field of cyber security by enabling the dictations of the threats throughout the ability to handle the large scale complex data, their capacity to learn the pattern, making them highly effective for the applications such as malware classification, enhancing the security postures of the organization, improving the dictation and responding capability in the fight against the cyber crimes. So top 7 uses of AI in cybersecurity. So these are the top 7 uses. First one, enhanced threat detection and analysis. So here, whatever the threats that we have that will be detected, all the AI will monitor the threat that is AI is revolving the cybersecurity landscapes, providing the application of security enhancement operations. So one of the primary cases, the enhanced threat detection and analysis. So you can see that the AI monitor the network and system activities continuously from endpoint to endpoint, from user to user. By learning the normal behavior patterns, AI algorithm can flag deviation that makes the indicate the security instances, integrate threat intelligence feeds to correlate external data with internal security events. This leads to the improvement of detection rate and reduce the response time, enabling quicker mitigations of the threat. Second one that we can say is the automated incident response AI arm, which is allow the AI which allows the organization to automatically respond whenever the security breaches that is detected. So AI provides the features of triggering the immediate action based on the detection threats, such as isolating the infected system or blocking the miscellaneous IP address, or by automating the system or warning the system teams and preventing the encapsulation and potential damages. The third one is the enhancing the security risk assessment. AI also play a crucial role in enhancing the security risk assessment by analyzing the vulnerabilities and potential threats. AI models can access a score to the vulnerability based on the potential impact and in the exploitability, helps the organization to prioritize the traffic that is coming into the network based on the score that is provided by the AI system. The fourth one is the user behavior thing, that is UBA, which leverage the AI to monitor the user based on the user consent. It will be helping the to dictate the insider threats or compromises the account, that is which establish normal behavior pattern but does an unusual activities, and access the sensitive data at the odd hours, and triggers an alert for the investigation purpose. So that is the UBA, which is help for finding out the insider threat, that is an insider unauthorized user that is in our organization. The fifth one as a malware detection and prevention. AI enhance the traditional methods by utilizing the malware learning algorithm to identify and block malware softwares. AI system can analyze the behavior of program in real time, detecting the sign of malware even if they have not been previously identified. The signature less detected capability but increase the accuracy and speed up the identification of new and evolving thread also. And the sixth one is the phishing. Here we have to concentrate, because phishing attack, even though it is a even though it is an old attack that happened from the earliest, but it is now also it is detected in some of the users mail, that this is used by the attackers for attacking the user and getting the personalized information. So AI is an instrument for finding out the phishing and the email spam detection. By applying NLP or a machine learning, AI analyze email contents to identify potential phishing attempts. It access the context of the email, look for the suspicious links that is in the email, or fraud sender address, or urgent language. This enhances the protection against the phishing attack, reduces the likelihood of data breaches and financial loss that happens by the user based on the attack. And the lastly is the vulnerability management and patch protection, prioritization. So AI continuously scan the systems from the non-vulnerability and potential security gaps. It not only identify these vulnerabilities, but we can also say that it analyzes the associated risk, recommends where which patch to apply first before the potential impact will be happening. Then we can say that this effective management ensure the critical vulnerability and address the promptly, minimizes the risk of the exploiting of the user. So in summary of this all thing, I can say that the AI significantly enhance various aspects of cybersecurity operation, enabling the organization to proactively protect the assets, reduce the response time, and improve their overall security postures in an increasing complex threat landscape. So, landscape. So, vulnerability management and potential patch prioritization are the critical components of the organization cybersecurity strategies, and AI is significant for enhancing this process as much as it is possible. Now we have given a real-time example of a case that happened in IBM Watson for the cyber security. It is a cut-edge AI driven platform designed to enhance the organization security dictation purpose by leveraging the vast amount of unstructured data. So it integrates the advanced neural natural language processing NLP and machine learning capability to advance the information from various sources, including the security blogs, research papers, threat intelligence report, etc. So here what it does is that the data analysis was taken, though it utilized AI to shift through the massive data set, involves millions of documents and reports which are often unstructured and difficult to analyze manually. These capabilities allow it to the extract vulnerable insight that can be informed security strategies. So based on that, threat intelligence integration was happened. So the platform aggregated the data from these different sources, and the vulnerability wetstorms provides an organization with an actionable threat intelligence, helps to stay ahead when the potential risk happens. So understanding the concept of the AI in the context of the data analysis, NLP concept was incorporated, which improves the which provide the cyber security teams with focusing inside the enhanced decision making. The IBM can automatically also generates and recommends based on this analysis, and process the security analysis for that focus on different strategical more strategical tasks that is pending towards the shift through the data. Also it helps for us to provide the real time monitoring and responses. So AI continuously learns from the new data and adapt to evolve the threats, allowing it to be providing real time monitoring, threat detection. So the benefit happen for that, it is we have got a processing of vast data, and based on that emerging threat was identified, and based on that emerging threat we can response improvement of the instant responses was also done properly. Okay. So, what are the benefits of AI in cybersecurity? The benefit of AI in cybersecurity is faster decryption rate is happening. It helps for reducing the response It helps for improving the accuracy. As we have seen, different technologies models are being used. It also helps for proactive threat hunting than the reactive threat hunting. And last one is the cost effectiveness was also provided. So these are the explanation of the fast detection and response. So AI algorithm analyze the data real time and detect the threats within the second. So the faster approaches is happening than the traditional method. Here also it responses time is also increased. So the fast response is happening throughout the system. Second benefit is the improvement of accuracy. Since AI enhances the threat dictation by learning the historical data and lowering the occurrence of the incurrent alerts. So machine learning models helps for improving the accuracy, helps to minimize the irrelevant alerts that happens, and helps to help the security team to focus on mainly focus on the real issues than the fake issues that will be happening throughout the system in the traditional forms. Then scaling the across large networks. So AI is completely dealing with the complex network environments. So it is as easy for adapting for and growing the network and the performance and degrading the performance of the system by securely monitoring and the threat dictation. Integrating the existence for the infrastructures allow the organization to scale their security efforts as we have needed. Next one is the proactive. I already told that traditional forms are completely dealing with the reactive, not to the proactive. So reactive means after having it, but here the AI, what it do is it is having the proactive than the reactive thread. So proactive threading concept is here. AI leverages the historical data and patterns, and based on that patterns, it identify the vulnerability and potential threat of the materialization. Here we can say an example of predicting analysis, user algorithms to forecast the threats, as well as threat and intelligence. These are all the examples of what we are have seen through all the concept. Then the last one, automating. This is the one thing that AI have. When AI came, mostly it was being implemented. That is the uh, automation. So AI automation means the task such as log analysis, alert alerting, then vulnerability scanning, reducing the manual over workload of the security teams. This all have been done properly. That is, it is automated. Whatever the things happens will be repeatedly maintained automatically. It will be monitored throughout the process. Whenever the traffic comes, it will be monitoring, and it will be working with the enhancing the resource allocation, that is so that the cyber security will be very high. So challenges that we are facing with using AI in the cyber security. One is the data privacy concern. Since AI is also one that we are dealing with, and it will be helping us to recover all the things to get from the traditional system. So first one is the data concern. Data privacy concern is one of the thing. High implementation cost will be there. Once it is implemented, then it will be for the maintaining purpose, but the implementation cost will be high. Then skill gaps, because everyone should not be able to have the skill for maintaining or to handling all the things. False and sense of securities. Then attacks will be adversary attacks can be happen. Data quality issues. Then regulations and the different challenges while implementing it. This all the things will be. So what is the data privacy concern? That is, we are large data sets are required for the AI training. So balanced data utilization and privacy is where big concerns towards the data. Then second one, high cost of implementation. Here the resources, instance systems are there, as well as the we have an hardware cost will be there, software cost will be there. We have to train the different users for accessing or for doing it. Once it is done, then it will be only maintenance and upgradation cost will be there. But for all doing all this thing, it will be a mandatory one. And then the attack on AI models. The cyber crimes are exploiting with vulnerability attacks in AI systems, but AI is also attacked at all. AI inside itself, it has an attacks somewhere where machine learning based security system which allows the threat to infiltrate the network undetected. So such attacks can be undetermined the effective of AI in security, leading to significant security breaches and leads to the need for the robust defense and continuous model updations. So lack of skilled personnel, this is one of the difficulty that we have faced while implementing AI in the security. Since when the IoT concept comes, same problem was arised, but it was overcome by skilling upping the persons and making them to the better one. So likewise, we can improve this challenge. So it is an emerging technology, so it definitely it will be emergent after the 10 to 15 years. So here what will be the organization requires skill specialist for such as data scientist or cybersecurity analyst to design and maintain the AI driven system. So one is the main factor that we have a lack of skill person, and then is the ethical and bias issues that we are focusing. So AI model can reflect the bias present in the training data, lead to unfair and outcomes that due to the decision making process. So the transparency, accountability and fairness that we require in the cyber security, it will be less, if it will be not less, it will be difficult to show it in a transparency form. Then the future of AI in cybersecurity. So automation, autonomous systems or automated systems will be increasing, or AI is driving that system in a high different forms and incorporating integration of the IoT devices, which leverages the AI to monitor and manage the vulnerability in the interconnected system. So the future of AI comes to driven to security operation center one. Second one is the quantum resistant security. Third, automation security system, and in AI in IoT security. So these are the few futures of AI in cyber security. We will go detail one by one. So first one in AI driven SOCS, that is security operation centers. So AI will transform the security operations center into a highly effective data-driven environment, which enables the overall effectiveness of cyber security. Here we continuously analyzes the data from the various sources and potentially identify the threat in a real time without the manual oversighting. That is, without the manual looking at it, is automated. So continually it will be analyzing, and whenever it is detected, it will be affecting the details. Then AI will enable the automated instant response action, allow for rapid containment and mitigation of the threat, reducing the response time and minimizing the damage. Then focus on the strategies, decisions making and complex investigation can be happen based on the this one. And this content resistance security, here we are using the post quantum cyber cryptographic concept as well as dynamic key management concept for incorporating that in our AI driven system, so that the real key generation and management can be done and potential threats and enhancing the encryption can be happen. Then automated security system. Here what we are doing is automatically dictating and repairing the vulnerability, ensuring the continuous protection without the human intervention, as well as we have providing a response, automatically response to the threats by blocking the consent, or by enhancing the that future incident, or based on the past incident, learning it and enhancing that to the future threat detection and the response capability. Next is the AI for IoT security. As you all know, IoT is a device which is in the everyone life throughout the process. So IoT is an devices where IoT network will be there, where the AI system will continuously monitor the traffic in the IoT network and analyze the data streams so that it find out the anomalous and the potential security threats that happens in the real time application. And based on that, we will be doing the timely remedies will be applied based on the analysis from the AI driven, and the solutions will be enabled automatically thread the response immediately and reduce the potential impact. Then AI driven threat intelligence. So AI threat intelligence, here what we are doing is that here stay ahead of the evolving threat, and whatever the current vulnerabilities, by analyzing the data, what are the current vulnerabilities, and comparison will be done, and based on that comparison prioritizing the threats will be done, and then prioritizing threats, based on that we can do a decision whether we have to continue or we have to hunt the corresponding network traffic or not. Then predictive and proactive security. This is the concept that we are going to implement. We are in the cyber security field of AI. That is predictive. What we have to do is to predict, and we have to proactive and the reactive. So AI will leverage the historical data and advance the analyzing purpose and potentially cyber threat, enables the organization to anticipate the attack before they occurs, as well as identify the vulnerabilities and threats also, and apply the security patches, adjust defenses strategies to minimize the risk. Also helps to identify high risk area and enhancing overall security readiness by predicting inside, and helps the organization to allot the resources properly. So I have in this session, I have included two case studies. One is case study related to security, preventing the data breaches, and second one is phishing detection with AI. It does not include code, it is just theoretical concept, but it is already implemented in the code. You can go through it. Um, if you want that, then I will share with you. So this is a prevention of data breaches. So AI analyze the network traffic and user behavior to detect the anomalies that may indicate the data breaches. When suspicious activities happens, it will be AI can automatically block the unauthorized actors and alert the security team. So if I am saying that if a company is dealing with the sensitive information and which is data accessing, so it restrict the access to the sensitive information. Just monitor whatever the traffic coming to the information. If some of the information, some of the traffic is not up to the mark of the authorized one, then it will be alert will be provided to the security team as an alert warning message will be provided to the security teams and prevent the security breaches. Here phishing, in phishing we have used unsupervised learning technologies are used for that. So here what we are doing, phishing attacks of 80 up to 80% from that we maintain. That is whatever the email that comes with it, whatever the email or the security comes in it, we will maintain that, and we will attempt we will maintain the content will be identify it is in the patent or not, as well as identify the phishing attempts and enhance the detection and quickly identify the phishing threats based on the user confidential score code. And based on the score code, each and email that is coming to the users will be provided with a score code. If the score code is about the threshold value, then that email will be considered as a spam message, and it will be verified by the verification process. In that verification process, content pattern matching, recognitions, linking identifications, all our process will be done, and based on that, then it will be executed. Another case study I have done is AI in network monitoring. It is nothing doing, it is just dictating the DDoS attack. Here AI is doing the network traffic analysis is done. So a vast number of vast number of traffic comes from a single system. Then it will be halted and flagged the system. If again the again same network arises to the corresponding system, then it will be blocked for a time span. That is the AI in the network. So now we can see how AI as well as versus the human experts. So strength of AI is analyzing of vast number of data, identification of threat in real time, and reducing the response time. AI provide constant monitoring and detection capability without the errors and ensure the continuous protection. In human analysis, how human analysis is better, that is both are better. We cannot say that AI is better, human is expertization is not better. They both will be can be considered. So human expertization is that is it is able to understand complex scenarios that cannot be overlooked by the AI. So uh, we can also provide novel threats, adapt the changing on the environment. So we have to build a cyber security system with incorporating the human AI collaboration. So human analysis will provide its leverages, and based on the technologies in the AI, it can be improved the enhancing the dictation and the response capability. So best practice of integrating the training, clear roles, feedback loops, regular updations, everything's incorporating the human expertization and AI technologies together, we can make the cybersecurity a more to a high level point. So what are the keys that from the FTP you can take over is that AI significantly enhance the threat dictation, instant response, overall security measures, making a vital component in the modern cyber security. It integrates of human expertization when it is AI speed ups the efficiency and create more robust security frameworks, as well as AI must adapt the threats, highlight the need for the regular updation, training feedbacks from the analyst. These are some of the ethical consideration that we should get. That is, before implementing everything, we should have a ethically. We have to go through the rules, regulations, maintenance, bias, how many training data sets, data protections, trust, everything that we can do to the AI. Then only a transparency AI decision process can be implemented for to detect the threats and response fastly. So AI governance in the cyber security, it should be have to develop an ethical guidelines and standard for AI for using the cyber security to align the legal rules and regulations. We should create a best practice framework for focusing on the transparency, accountability, and fairness of AI while deploying in the cybersecurity field. We should conduct a risk assessment before deploying AI into the field so that it will be secure or not. And continuous monitoring AI system should be there for, and guidelines should be provided. Engage security experts should be there for governing the framework properly. And we have should be provided training to the staff for maintaining this properly. So these are the things that we have to do. So that's why I'm at the starting of the FDP, I said before the session, I have said that this technique is an emerging one, which should be emerged, will be emerging, and within 10 to 20 years, it will be in the established form. So future directions in AI, we can future direction, we can incorporate explainable AI, then behavior analysis, automated complaints, everything can be incorporated in the blockchaining concept, can be incorporated. Automated quantum computing, everything can be incorporated in the system. So challenges in implementing AI solutions that we face is the difficulty of the investment, straining of the our budget, then the struggling of high quality of data for the AI performance, and the organization, we are struggling with that. In incorporating of AI solution with current frameworks, as well as scaling of highly growing data volumes and involving based on that what are the threats are generated. That is one of the case. And the last one that we had to provide a maintenance. So what are the pros and cons of AI in cybersecurity? If I say about the pros, that is, it provides fast threat detection, human errors are reduced, it provides scalable in large networks, it also provides automated repetitive tasks, that is random uh, focus, automation monitoring is done. But the disadvantages I already discussed about it, it require high implementation cost is there, data privacy concerns are there, it have an adversary attack risk factors will be there, and lack of personalized experts that we have. So I would like to conclude this session by saying that AI significantly enhance the cyber security by improving the threat detection, response time, and our security effectively, more effectively by doing the essential, making it an essential tool for modern defense systems, and successfully integrating all the AI solution required if, require clear careful planning, resource allocations, and collaboration between AI and cybersecurity with all the ethics and everything. Ethically we have to focus and plan, and we have to implement it with an continuous advancement in the AI technology. We can make the cybersecurity into a high level of growth, and proactive adaptations, innovations to stay ahead for the emerging threats can be incorporated, and we can detect easily with it. Since before concluding this session, I will say this topic is an emerging one. It has lot of faults in it, but we can improve. There are lot of research sections are there in the area, so you can do lot of research, and you can make a lot of improvement in these sessions. Try to find out more, mostly by incorporating the cyber security and AI together, so that it will be a better at the future of our young generations. Thank you. Thanks for giving the opportunity.
Yeah, participant, if you have any doubt, you can ask.
Definitely, you can ask me any question regarding to the topics if you have. I would like to share the points if you ask me the questions for that.
Or else you can also use chat window for asking your doubts.
Thank you. Yes. Hello.
Um, if you all are clear, shall we wind up the session now?
Yeah, as it was no problem for that. So I will one thing that I want to share. I am sharing some of the uh, short research field in your chat. So those who are interested for doing the research in these fields, they can go through it. And if you have um, any question related to how to proceed towards this, because my PhD topic related was cyber security. Now I'm planning to do my postdoctorate in AI with cyber security, so I am also involved in this. So if anyone is also there in researching in some of the fields, let me, if I can able to know, then we can work together. Either I can help you or you can help me, so it will be a teamwork for that. Okay. So thank you, Mets College, for giving the opportunity for conducting the FTP session for in AI in cybersecurity. And I would like to thank one staff, that is Kartika, for giving all the support, contacting me every time whenever have the problem for giving the access, everything. Definitely I will share my email id in the chat itself, so you can contact. My email id is amruta.cs@adishankara .ac.in. I already messaged in it, so you can contact me in that. So any doubt? If there is any doubt related to topic, I know it is a vast topic and it is incorporated within this 1.5 hour. So you will be, I this is as an overview. I can't able to demo any of the concept, how the breaches happens or phishing happens, or how it is dictated. I can't able to do it because of the lack of time. So if any of the doubt is there, please tell me. Otherwise, we can wind up it. And thank you, Kartika, for giving all the support.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. I would like to thank Dr. Amrita Muralidharan Nair, ma'am, for making the session excellent. And I would like to thank all the participants for spending your time patiently. And the feedback for day 4 is given in the chat window. All are asked to fill the form kindly. Thank you once again for all.
So thank you. Thanks a lot. To see you at future. Thank you. All the best.